Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Michigan Elite Hockey 2024 Junior Prospects All-Star Exhibition game. We've got two teams on the ice currently. We've got the 03 and 04 birth years in the black unis, and we got the 05 and the 06 birth years in the white unis. I will repeat this a lot, so don't worry if you missed it the first time. I got you. I'll be a broken record on this broadcast, but the 03 birth years and the 04 birth years in the black unis, I'll try to refer as the Michigan Elite Hockey All-Stars, and then the 05 and the 06 birth years in the white uniforms, I'll try to refer to as the Junior Prospects All-Star team. So, sorry if it's a little bit confusing, but it's a one-off. It's a fun game just for fun to show off the skills and to cap out the Michigan Elite Hockey 2024 Junior Prospect season. We went through 8 weeks of regular season, a couple weeks of playoff, and we just ended at the end of June. And this one in mid-July is just to cap off the season, to showcase some more talent, have some fun, and really act as a final chapter for the 2024 season. I'm Ryan Odosich. Thank you so much for joining us from wherever you're checking in. In just a couple minutes, we'll get started between these two squads. And if you missed our game earlier, our Michigan Elite Hockey Young Guns All-Star game, it was the newcomers. It was the 09 birth years that are most likely stepping into the Michigan Elite Hockey Young Guns Summer Draft League next year. It was them taking it 5-2, as we're going to throw it down to Michael Wainwright, our announcer, and we'll get some starting lineups in just a second.
Junior Prospects All-Star game tonight. Junior Prospect All-Stars 2006-2005 take on former Michigan Elite 03-04 All-Stars. Let's start with our visiting team in the black jerseys. At forward, number
Starting for the 03-04 black jerseys squad, number 41, the left wing, Brandon Consolo. The center, number 2, Jacob Leege. And at right wing, number 24, Luke Radu, Jacob Leege on 2. Julian Wainwright on the left defense. And number 22, Caden Hemme on the right defense. Getting the nod in net is number 1, Connor Benoit. And he'll get the whole night in net. He's the only goalie on the squad. And looking at the 05-06 Junior Prospects All-Star squad, we've got left wing, number 51, Matthew Mania. At center, number 19, Roman Wainwright. At right wing, number 52, Blake Montgomery. Round out your forwards for the Junior Prospects All-Star squad. On defense, starting on left D, we got number 11, Matt Brown. On right D, we got number 15, Jackson Hare, and starting in net, we've got number 29, Luke Webster. So those are your starting lineups between the two squads, the former Michigan Elite Hockey All-Star team in the black and the Junior Prospects All-Stars in the whites. Like I said, I'll be going back and forth calling them the 03-04s for the black uniform team and the 05-06 for the white uniform team. Sorry if it gets a little confusing, but not everything's the simplest here, as we are underway in the All-Star game of Michigan Elite Hockey Junior Prospects. The older boys, as we like to say, the older high school kids, the younger college kids, as Matt Brom takes a stick right up to the chops there. Referee didn't see that one, as we are underway at the Ice Cube of Bigby Brighton. This is an all-star game, and there's a lot of all-star talent in this one. Jacob Leege, number 2 in the black unis. We'll be saying his name all game long, as he's got the green pads to go along with the black jersey. He led the league in scoring for Junior Prospects this season. That just wrapped up. Roman Wainwright leaves it back up at the point for Blake Montgomery. This top line for the white uniform squad, Matthew Mania, Roman Wainwright, Blake Montgomery, they're going to be very, very dangerous as well. This has got a lot of all-star talent, a lot of talent that's going to college, that's going to the next rank in juniors, as the aforementioned Jacob Leege snaps one over the corner. Braden Bartlett in his own end. He'll start to head down ice, number 16 for the 03-04s. Throws it to the far side corner. Low angle shot taken. Net coming off his hinges, but we'll continue play here. Steve Miller was the man with that last opportunity for his squad. Breaking free towards the net is Josh Deagle, and into the glove of Benoit it goes. Welcome to the game, the young goaltender from Southline, Michigan, as Connor Benoit, sporting the Michigan State green and white pad setup, makes that save. And if you're wondering why he's got that set up on, he skates for Michigan State University's Division II hockey squad. So good goaltender to have in net for this all-star game. Shot taken, low angle, net coming off his hinges now on this side. So we'll blow the play dead as Benoit made the initial save. So we'll have a face-off in the former Michigan Elite Hockey All-Star teams. Even though it's a little confusing, the Michigan Elite Hockey All-Stars having some players like Brandon Consolo, Jacob Leege, Luke Radu, who just skated and just finished their season, but they're graduated at this point as Bartlett with some speed skates down the ice, in and out of the glove of Webster. It's loose in front, and it's swept out of harm's way. That could have been the first goal the game scored. He's taking it down the ice is Brendan Slazer. Ryle Shevlin has some open ice. Takes a shot over the near side corner. Tommy Jacques with it now. Tommy Jacques for the 03-04s. Pushes it forward. Here's Carson Wood. Glances over the line, loses the puck. A little bit of a delayed offside, so they don't touch up, but Wood will get it right back at that blue line. Adam Moulay can't connect with his teammates. Taken the other way by Josh Granowitz. Out of his net to play, Connor Benoit banks it off the half wall. Here comes number 59, Brian Bell, centering pass, shot taken, and into the glove of Luke Webster it goes. A good chance there coming from Brian Bell over to Andrew Schultz, but a save by Webster. Luke Webster, the goaltender in net for the 05-06 in the white unis, 6'3" out of Chelsea, Michigan. Skated his senior year of high school for Chelsea. The 03-04s, the Michigan Elite Hockey All-Star team in their own zone. Near side now for Tommy Jacques. He's got a break. Taking the shot, Webster makes the save. Tommy Jacques, good move, gets himself free at center, gives off the pass, another shot taken. Webster snatching that one out of the air. Got some high-paced action both ways. Hey, it's called the All-Star Game for a reason, and these two teams showing off all the skills they got. Is talking about skill, number 19, Roman Wainwright. Jeez, say that 10 times fast, I dare ya. Wins that draw, and Blake Montgomery chases it. Just on sides is the 05-06s. Matt Braum in his own zone, taking one from Deagle. Here's number 13 for the 03-04s. Stoppage in play. Looks like that was played with a high stick. And the draw will be brought back all the way in the former Michigan Elite Hockey All-Star zone. Got a couple of Wainwrights out there. As I thought it was just played of a high stick. No, it's a high sticking penalty. So number 13, Julian Wainwright for the 03-04s will go to the box. So the first power play of the game comes 4 minutes into this one, and the 05-06s get their first man advantage opportunity. Julian Wainwright sitting in the box for what he hopes is 2 minutes as the power play of the 05-06s All-Star squad gets to work. Here's Montgomery, snaps one down low. Wainwright looking for that low angle slapper. As the net goes off his hinges, Wainwright couldn't fully load up that one. The team on the man advantage wins the draw. The 05-06s take it as Montgomery sticks it down low, exchanges positions with Wainwright. Montgomery trails behind the net, centering pass there, loose in front, and Benoit able to cover that one up. Josh Deagle looking to make the save on that one. And Josh Deagle listed on my paper as 9'2". I can confirm that is not correct. He's looking like he's about 6'2". 9'2" would be rather surprising. Maybe the tallest man on earth, but nope. Josh Deagle, I would assume 6'2" on the ice, as he's not towering over everybody else. 1:15 left on the man advantage for the 05-06s. They're getting the cycle going. Montgomery with a shot into the chest of Benoit, and he'll hold on. "15 minutes, 16 seconds remaining in the first period. 1:08 on the high sticking call to Julian Wainwright. As the 05-06s will get their last man onto the ice. Matthew Mania. Excuse me, that was Darian Anderson taking that draw. So here come the 03-04s. Down a man, shorthanded opportunity in front was Caden Hemme, but it couldn't get there. Darian Anderson with it. Cross ice feed shot taken just over the corner of the net. 40 seconds remaining on this man advantage. Anderson doesn't like what he sees, so he takes it to center instead. They re-up. Quickly into the zone they go. Anderson picks it up once more. Centering pass there. Nobody home. Jackson Hare gives it off to his teammate. Ryo Shevlin with it. Takes it right back at the blue line. Shevlin still with it. Draws the body of David Dell. 10 seconds remaining on this man advantage for the 05-06s, the Junior Prospects All-Star team. As the first power play of the day will come and go. 0-0 is the score. 6 minutes gone in this All-Star showcase between former Michigan Elite Junior Prospects and current Michigan Elite Junior Prospect skaters. Nifty little stick handle there from Dell. Gives it off to his teammate Bell. Dell and Bell, 56 and 59 respectfully in the black uniforms, as that shot is thrown on net by Jacques, and into the gut of Webster it goes. So I talked about watching out for Jacob Ligi, well, number 19 in the white, Roman Wainwright, the number 2 leading scorer in this Michigan Elite Hockey Junior Prospects League with 24 points, as here comes the 05-06s. Tangled up there, couldn't get a shot off, was Josh Deagle. Good backtrack defensively. At center now. Deagle banks it off the wall. Taken by Josh Granowitz. Granowitz spins away from the net, has his head up looking for an open lane, puts it far side for Slazer. Centering pass here, shot taken off the post and in. The first shot, or the first goal of the game, goes to Cam Keene. And it's the 05-06s with the first goal in this one. 7 minutes in, Cam Keene snaps one off the far side post. So the Junior Prospects All-Star team get the first one on the board, as the former All-Stars are looking to answer. That tip goes just wide. During the regular season, we saw a ton of goals go in for one squad, and then just a minute or two go by and the other squad answers, and the 03-04s were close to answering the bell right there.
Junior Prospects goals were by number 54, Cam Keene, assisted by number 35, Isaiah Winters, with 12:50 left in the first period.
Cam Keene gets the goal officially, assisted by number 35, Isaiah Winters. So 2 defensemen on the score sheet first for the 05-06s. It's a shot thrown on net, saved there by Webster. That one coming off the stick of Carson Wood. Skating for GVSU, the 6'2", 205 skater, originally from Milford, Michigan. Wood snapping one around to the far side boards. Radu with a chance there, and that one into the body of Webster once more. We talked about how this is the all-star game and a lot of talent on the ice. Well, Luke Radu right there on that opportunity. He was 5th in scoring on the league, 17 points, 9 goals, 8 assists in the regular season. So there's a reason why he's here right now. Matthew Mania with it, puts on the backhand. Couldn't finish the play there. As that one tips just wide. 8 minutes gone in the first period. 05-06s with a 1-0 lead, but here comes the other squad. That one off the corner junction stays out of the net. Carson Wood was a centimeter away from tying this one up. Wainwright takes it, drops it off to Mania. Looking to go back to Wainwright, couldn't do so as this one trickles all the way down the ice. Brandon Consolo trying to win that race against the goaltender for the puck, but it's taken instead by Jackson Hare. Jacob Ligi, who led the junior prospects in scoring this season, takes it 200 feet. Got on the backhand, crashes towards the net. Webster, though, able to extend that left leg, and we'll have a stoppage in play as the net once again off its hinges. We didn't see the net come off the hinges once in the Michigan Elite Hockey Young Guns All-Star game, but seems to be a little bit of a pestering problem here at Big B Coffee, the Ice Cube here in Brighton, Michigan. Not sure exactly how to call this place yet. We got a new sponsor. It used to be called Kensington Valley Ice House. I still want to call it Kensington Valley Ice House if I want to be frank with you guys, but Big B Coffee has now stepped in as the lead sponsor, so it's the Ice Cube of Big B Brighton. That one sounds about decent, but everybody who's played here, who's grown up here, knows it as the KV Ice House, Kensington Valley Ice House. One of the best arenas I've had the privilege of calling some games at. So, you know what, just for one more game to round out the 2024 season, I might just call it Kensington Valley Ice House, as that one is snapped into the glove of Webster. Shot point taken there by Steve Miller, I do believe. So the 03-04s, the former junior prospect All-Stars, looking to answer that early goal by Cam Keene. Off the draw, Shevlin wins that one cleanly. Jordan Deagle behind his own net gives it off to Slazer. That one couldn't connect with Anderson. Here comes Ligi back the other way. Good poke check there by Slazer, gets it away from him. That one off the high glass, takes a weird careen off it, or rather, I should say, as Jacob Ligi picks it up in his own zone. Gives it off to Bartlett. Bartlett dances over the line. He's got some open ice, throws a shot on net, rebound left behind the net. That pass snapped forward, sitting on the line is Slazer. Slazer's got a teammate in Anderson, gives it off to Anderson, tried to give it back. Ran out of real estate, it's still loose in front. Benoit swimming, and that goes wide. Slazer with it. He'll spin away from Ligi and gets it past him. Slazer over to Anderson, who can't get a full set of wood on that one. Loose in front, Benoit sprawls forward and makes the save. Brandon Slazer, number 38, and Darian Anderson, number 57, for the squad in the White Unis. That close from tying this one up. That draw eventually won by the former Michigan Elite Hockey All-Star team. The team in the black unis I'll refer to as two names, the 03-04s and the former Michigan Elite Hockey All-Stars. So here they come charging down the ice. Braden Bartlett with it. Cam Keene gives it off to his teammate, and here they go back the other way. Josh Deagle with a chance, and that one finds the back of the net. So it's the 05-06s taking a 2-0 lead there. That one finding its way past Benoit. And Josh Deagle puts his team up 2-0. Michigan Elite Hockey All-Stars looking to answer right back. Got a good poke check there by the goal scorer, Josh Deagle. Josh Granowitz puts a shot on net. That one tips wide. Josh Deagle with the second goal of the game for his squad, assisted by Josh Granowitz. And it's 2-0 for the team in the white sweaters. Speaking of the team in the white sweaters, they are the Junior Prospects All-Star team, so keep that in mind. As taking on a 1-on-4 opportunity, it's number 41 at PJ Swineston. As in just a moment, we're going to be joined with Kit Miller, who came in first place for the Junior Prospects. Come on up here, Kit. Throw a headset on. That shot is thrown on towards net. Can you hear me all right?
I can.
Sounds pretty good. I'm joined now with Kit Miller, who I know you don't want to showboat all the wins, but 3 years in a row,
Right.
your squad in Junior Prospects has gotten the win. How'd you get it done this year?
You know, we got lucky because Posa's team got beat, and I think it cleared the path, kind of. We played all right all year, and we had some guys who won it last year, and I think they knew what it took to kind of play well in the playoffs. But during the regular part, they were a little lackadaisical.
Sad Posa squad went undefeated in the regular
Right.
season. They were the team to take down as we got a chance here. That one going just wide. A good opportunity by Luke Radu. But you guys were kind of able to waltz into the finals, and you took care of business for your third win in a row.
Right.
But apart from your win, I just want to ask you, what does Michigan Elite Hockey mean to you, and why did you decide to coach in it?
Well, I've been friends with Mike for a while, and I thought it was a good idea. You know, the kids at this level, they need to keep playing hockey. They need to get better and have a place to go play. And I just thought it was a good idea. And being a coach at the 15, 16 U level, these are all the kids that you're looking at. So it just made sense. And you know, the kids have enjoyed it. They like the time on the ice, and they use it wisely. So, you know, you get to see it. It's not so strict out here. It's a little more flow and go. And
A little
it's
more,
different.
just have fun with it and
Right.
show off what you got, kind of
Right.
vibe.
There's some seriousness to it, but not too much. You know, it is summer hockey.
Mhm. And I gotta kind of relive your past. I'm an MSU grad,
Ah.
so you know I wasn't sadly alive to see you in your prime, but you won the Hobie Baker back in 1990 with MSU. Just talk about that a little bit, because that's something that not many people could say.
No, it was a big honor. You know, as a product of a good team, a good coach, good line mates. Everything went well that year. We didn't win the big one, but we had a good season. And you know, it was I was lucky enough to be on the same line a couple years in a row, and so your senior year, you're just really playing well, and that's kind of how it went.
And if you're, Leegi snaps a shot just wide. If you're trying to talk to these younger kids that want to take their next step in hockey, and at this level, it's kind of tough. There's not really much summer leagues. What would you say to try to get them to join Michigan Elite Hockey and keep their journey in
Right.
hockey going?
Well, you know, it's important to keep playing during the summer and playing at a level that keeps you fresh and where you can learn some new things. You know, you always got to get better with the puck. You always got to move the puck faster every level you get to. You just got to think better and get a higher IQ. And sometimes you can't get that during the season. You know, the coaches during the year are pushing pretty hard for certain things, and they're not letting guys do things where, you know, that means in the summer you got to get smarter, you got to get better, you got to get faster, and that's kind of for these guys. You know, my advice to them is to not only do the on the ice, do the off the ice, because that's where guys are really making a difference in their on ice game, and then they're getting out here and pushing their pace and pushing their stick handling and shooting, and you know.
And
But you got to do
speaking
the
of
off the
shooting
ice
right
work.
there,
Right.
Anderson with a nice
Who's got
shot
a
there
nice
to
shot.
get a goal. And the last one coming from Julian Wainwright. So a couple of goals in this one. So now we're getting the goals kind of going.
Right.
And I'll ask one more question in this. Michigan Elite Hockey. It's the third year. How have you seen just this summer league grow over the years?
Well, we started out, there was only one division and, 4 teams, and I think we were barely getting there. And the next year we started 2 divisions, a little young guns, and then it's just filled up more and more. There's more kids trying to get in it. I mean, he could probably do 6 teams if he wanted.
There you go.
So it's just word's getting around, and it's a good skate. You're not practicing, you're just playing games. And I think that's, the kids have a lot to do, but they know they need it, and the talent level's good enough to where it's good hockey. So it's something that they want to do.
And hey, it's fun to watch, and I've had the privilege of casting all these games and
Right.
watching you win your 3rd championship
Right.
in a row. So,
It's a good win.
Kip Miller, thanks so much for
Yeah, I
joining me up
appreciate
here
it.
in the
Thank
booth.
you.
I appreciate it, and good luck going for the
Yeah,
4P
we'll
next
see.
season.
Right. If he allows me to come back. Right?
Thank you so much,
Yeah,
Kip.
Thank you.
That was Kip Miller, everybody, head coach of Team Miller that won the Junior Prospects Michigan Elite Hockey 2024 regular season, and a former MSU grad, which, hey, I'm an MSU grad too. I had to ask that question about the Hobie Baker, basically the equivalent of the college hockey Heisman, or college football Heisman, I should say. That's what the award is we're getting back to the action here, of course. 3 minutes to go in the first period, and number of goals scored on both sides as Bartlett sends one on net. That one going up and out of play. Excuse me, that was Owen Arnold with that last opportunity. We got a 3-1 score. Darian Anderson scoring the last goal of the game for the 05-06s, and it was Julian Wainwright, number 13, for the 03-04s. So they get their first goal of the game, but it's quickly answered by Darian Anderson, and we stand at 3-1. Should be 3-1. For some odd reason, the scoreboard here says 2-1, but I'm confident that it's 3-1 in 05-06's favor currently. Michigan Elite Hockey, there's a lot of opportunities in this, and it's a summer league that not the most serious, but it still keeps your skills sharp. And hey, if you're a competitive hockey player, you still want to win every game, and we saw that a lot in the regular season, and especially when the playoffs started. It didn't matter if you were the number 4 seed or the number 1 seed going into it. Any team had any opportunity to take the championship, and you take home the sweet victory of a ring pop and a nice trophy as well to go along with it. So there's a lot to like about Michigan Elite Hockey. There's a lot of talent in this all-star showcase between the 03-04s and the 05-06s. 2 minutes to go in the first period. 3-1 lead for the Junior Prospects all-star team. Centering that one goes off a forehand as Leegee trails Slazer for the puck. This 05-06, the current Junior Prospect All-Stars, looking sharp as that one batted out of the air. Roman Wainwright with it. He gets those legs going against Jacob Leegee. The number 1 and number 2 scorers during the regular season go head-to-head. Blake Montgomery with it. He's got Wainwright to his flank. Tries to leave it for him, but he couldn't get it there. JC Garbasic banks it off the boards to his teammate. Garbasic gets it back. Draws 2 defensemen. As Wainwright had it down low, lost it. Jacob Leegee breaking up that pass. Matthew Mania cherry picking at the blue line, looking to see if he can get something. It's Leegee in. It's Leegee off the body of Webster, and Webster able to make the save with 53 seconds to go. That one won off the draw by the Junior Prospects All-Star team. Matthew Mania with Montgomery over the line. Mania weaves his way through 3, turns his head around, and can't get a clean pass back towards center. 35 ticks remaining in the first period. A 3-1 lead for the Junior Prospects All-Star team. Here come the former Michigan Elite Hockey All-Stars. Never mind, that one gets cleared out quickly as Matthew Mania one-on-one down the ice. He's got a lot of skill, ladies and gentlemen. Gives it off to Montgomery. Back to Mania. Mania creeps in, gets the goaltender to bite, goes far side, and it rings the post. It stays out. Oh my goodness, a 3-on-1 opportunity can't be converted on as Roman Wainwright rung one off the post. And at 4 seconds to go, we're going to have a stoppage in play. That could have been a 4-1 lead for the Junior Prospects All-Star squad. Give credit to some of the defense that came back from the 03-04 squad. That puck bounced off the post. It was sitting there. Benoit couldn't get over to it, and I'm not sure who cleared it. But somebody kept that puck out for the 03-04s, and because of that, they're only at a 2-goal deficit. 20 minutes of play is over. The first period has come to an end. The 05-06s currently with a 3-1 lead against the 03-04s, the former Michigan Elite Hockey All-Star squad, coached by, right now, I believe it's Kip Miller and Chris Slater. Looks like we had a little bit of shuffling of coaches. We'll have a quick break between the first and the second period. Same with the second to the third period transition. We'll have a cut of the ice halfway through the second. That'll be a longer break for the players to catch their breath, but just a little bit of a chill towards the bench. Talk to the coaches, talk to the players, grab some water after the period ends here in Michigan Elite Hockey, and then we'll get back underway. If you missed the first 20 minutes of action, the 05-06 squad opened up the scoring 7 minutes into this one of Cam Keene, followed up by Josh Deagle to make it 2-0 before Julian Wainwright of the 03-04s answered it to make it 2-1. And then Darian Anderson, a couple minutes later, made it 3-1 for the 05-06s, and that's where we stand currently. Second period underway here at formerly Kensington Valley Ice House, and in my heart, still Kensington Valley Ice House, if you ask me. Ryan Radosevich going solo style on the broadcast, bringing you all of tonight's action as the team has switched sides. So will be the 05-06s attacking the net on your screen right now, and the 03-04s defending. Here they come down the ice. Bartlett with a chance. That one sent right into the gut of Luke Webster. So now Luke Webster, number 29 in white, will defend the net on your screen currently. Then on the opposite side of the ice, it will still be number 1, Connor Benoit, between the pipes. Puck won by the 03-04, shot on net, and Luke Webster making another great save. He had a very shaky first save. It kind of just sat next to him on the crease, didn't know where it was, but ever since then, he's been very, very sharp. Only 1 goal let in and a number of saves as this team goes barreling down the ice. Here's Darian Anderson, scored the last goal for his squad, centering pass there. Nobody tapping it home. Here comes Bartlett. He's got some speed, gets around one, throws it on net. That one off the side of the net. 1 minute gone in the second period. Here come the former All-Stars as Slazer got a tap on it just wide of the far post. Jacob Aligi, don't give him too much open ice. Throws it far side for Radu. Pestered there with the puck was number 59, Brian Bell. Adam Moulay with it. Gives it to a man in front. A couple opportunities. And putting that one into the back of the net. Number 56, David Dell. And the 03-04s cut the lead down to 1. David Dell lighting the lamp for his squad. David Dell, he started that opportunity from the far side blue line, took the shot, kept going around the net, and because of that, found some open ice. Here's another opportunity for 03-04s as that shot glances just off the or the pad of Webster, I believe, back up at the point.
Flag goal scorer number 56, David Dell, assisted by number 59, Brian Bell, number 2, Jacob Leachy, with 18:29 left in the second period.
Brian Bell assisting the goal of David Dell. Yes, that is correct. And then Jacob Leachy picking up the secondary assist. So Leachy getting his first point of the game. I'm assuming more to come from him as he skates down the ice with it. Puts on the brakes, centering pass there. Shot taken by Radu, saved Webster. Here come the 05-06s. Isaiah Winters gives it off to his teammate. Shot taken, rebound in front, and Benoit will sprawl forward to gobble up that one as Cam Keene was looking for his second goal of the game. I love that. David Doe gets the goal, assisted by Brian Bell. That just sounds like it's made up, but no, it says it right here on my piece of paper. David Doe, Brian Bell, 56, 59. That might be a little bit confusing if you're watching at home. I'll try to make it as clean as possible as this one goes off of the skate of Luke Radu. 5th in scoring, gives it off to number 1 in scoring in the Junior Prospects League, Jacob Leachy. Back the other way. Here come the Junior Prospects All-Star squad. Looking to get around one was Matthew Mania, but he can. It's Leachy back the other way. Leachy fakes, looks towards the net, try to pick up that top corner off of Webster, and up and out of play with just over 17 to go in the second period. If you missed the Michigan Elite Hockey Young Guns All-Star game, it was the 09s, the newcomers that will be joining the league next year, taking the win as off the draw is a great opportunity for the former Michigan Elite Hockey All-Star squad. Their forecheck, very aggressive. They'll get the puck back as Steve Miller goes to work in the corner, throws it back to the point. Carson Wood takes a shot. Gathering the rebound near side is Caden Hemme. Hemme draws 2. Roman Wainwright will take it and swivel around in the near side corner. Wainwright turns that one over. It's loose in front. Miller with a chance. Couldn't get it fully off cleanly. And the rebound is swept out of harm's way by number 35. Another turnover. This one now at center. They'll just get over the zone offsides, but here's a breakaway opportunity for the 05-06 looking to get fancy with it. There was Matthew Mania. I'm not even sure what he was trying to do, but surely was a little bit unorthodox. As it's taken at center, or excuse me, center of the slot by Julian Wainwright. Wainwright loses that one. Roman picks it up. His younger brother goes for that top corner, or Benoit will shove that one aside with his shoulder. Matthew Mania, good little move to pull it back into his body, gives it off to Montgomery. Montgomery centering pass. That one tips off a body in front. Here come the 03-04s. Wainwright with it. Cross ice feed. Couldn't get a full load of wood on that one was Steve Miller. Junior Prospects coming right back the other way. Roman Wainwright with a chance. Couldn't get the shot off cleanly. Looked like he wanted to pass that back far side for his teammate Matthew Mania. Mania with it now. Gives it off to Montgomery. Montgomery to Wainwright. Wainwright back to Blake Montgomery. Blake Montgomery, 6'3", tall skater on the ice, but he loses the puck. Braden Bartlett, far side wall. Skates it over the blue line, takes it right back out, and right back over the line, just on sides they go. 5 minutes gone here in the second period, a 3-2 lead for the 05-06 squad. Matthew Mania, a draft pick of the Los Angeles Kings, with the puck right now. Here comes Matthew Mania showing off why he was a draft pick as that one glances just wide. Brendan Slazer picks it up. He's got his head up. Gives it off to PJ Swainston. That one-timer off the hop by Jackson Hare, saved by Benoit. Slazer picks it up below the goal line, sends it back to the line. Swainston tried to find his teammate Shevlin, but he couldn't get it there. Bartlett once again showing off the wheels against Swainston. Centering pass here, winding up, faking the shot. It's a pass instead. It's loose in front. And the 0-3-0-4s will tie it up. Tommy Jacques gets the goal off of a nifty fake shot from the point. And it is now a 3-3 game, all tied up. Give credit to the man who assisted that play. Faked the shot from the point, got the goaltender Luke Webster way on top of his crease, and once the pass came over to Tommy Jacques, he really couldn't do much. Braden Bartlett getting the primary assist on that one. I'm not too sure if that was him on that assist, but if they give it to him, I'll follow suit. As Brian Bell picks up the secondary assist. Now 2 assists for Brian Bell on the afternoon as the 0-3-0-4s tie this game up at 3 apiece. Here come the former Michigan Elite Hockey All-Stars. Luke Radu circles the net. Radu was number 5 in scoring this season for the junior prospects. Is Jacob Leege the man of the puck now, number 1. Seven minutes gone in the second period, 3 minutes away from our quote-unquote halftime break here at the All-Star game. At the point, this one travels the boards. The defenseman pressing up, a little bit out of position, so here comes a 2-on-1. Anderson with it, takes the shot. That one glances off the glove of Benoit. Another low-angle shot taken, stays out. Anderson hunting that puck down. Able to spin away from one and throws it to some open ice. It's taken by P.J. Swainson. Centering pass for Slazer. And he's immediately met by the opposition. And that one over to Benoit. Covers it up and forces a face-off to his right side. A fresh set of 5 skaters out for the 0-3-0-4s, the former Michigan Elite Hockey All-Star team. Face-off draw, won by the 0-3-0-4s. Pass over to Steve Miller. Steve Miller gets a break. Miller in all alone, sends it wide. Steve Miller could have claimed the first lead of the game for his squad, but it stays tied 3-3. 2 unanswered goals by their squad. They were that close from making it 3. 12 minutes to play in the second period. Miller going to work against Isaiah Winters below the goal line. The 05-06 squad get out of their zone and quickly down the ice is Josh Granowitz. Granowitz circles, finds an open man, gives it off to him. That's Winters. Winters centering pass, nobody home for his squad. Good poke check there, taken by Josh Deagle. Deagle centering pass, here comes Keene. Backdoor feed! And Cab Key beautifully assists the backdoor tap in by Josh Granowitz, and the 05-06s reclaim the lead 4-3. Josh Granowitz getting the goal on that one, courtesy of the beautiful pass there from Cam Keene. So both Cam Keene and Josh Granowitz a goal and an assist to each of their names. 05-06 reclaim the lead, but here come the opposition looking to tie it up was Tommy Jacques. $11 minutes to play here in the second period. About 1 minute away from that halftime break that I talked about as here comes Montgomery breaking through the last man. D gets a shot off. Kind of ran out of real estate before he could get a beautiful shot off. So making the save was Benoit. A steal. Here comes Wainwright. He's got Mania to the center. Wainwright with it below the goal line. He'll slow play down a little bit. His pass taken the other way by Andrew Schultz. Schultz gains center. That one over to Bartlett. Hops off his stick, and the 03-04s try to act like that never happened to keep play going. But we will have a stoppage of play with 10:25 to go, and that's close enough to the 10-minute mark. So we'll reach our halftime here at Michigan Elite Hockey in the Junior Prospects All-Star Game. Lots of talent on the ice. And the last goal scored by Josh Granowitz to reclaim the lead for the 05-06s. So halfway through this one, and we got another half of hockey to come in just about 10 minutes. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Michigan Elite Hockey 2024 Junior Prospects All-Star Game on Michigan Elite Hockey YouTube channel. Welcome back to the second half of the Michigan Elite Hockey Junior Prospects All-Star Game. I'm Ryan Dosich, joined by Michael Wainwright. And if you guys don't know, Mike's the CEO. He's the man pulling the strings behind everything. He's the man getting everything going, getting these players on the ice. So first off, I want to say thank you, Mike, for doing everything. It's stressful. It's a lot, but you made the season work, and we got an All-Star Game. So thank you so much.
I'm also the janitor. Just
Also, Janitor, hold on. You got to get that a little closer there.
there we go.
There we go. I think they can hear you at
right.
home.
Janitor, medic. Some blood down there. We need a night.
Whatever we need you to
That's-
be,
yeah,
you step up. So thank
here.
you so much.
Yeah.
We're now in our
No,
third
thank you.
season of Michigan Elite Hockey. How much has Michigan Elite Hockey grown over the years, starting from year 1 to now year 3?
Unbelievable. Like, just the quality of the players that we're getting now. I mean, there's so many good hockey players in the state of Michigan to begin with. And, you know, when we first started, it was just an opportunity to get some kids some summer hockey and try to connect them to some junior teams. And now it's just our social media presence, well, our intern presence. I think we have 16, 17 people involved in the program. Amazing
Oh, yeah.
people like yourself and Marin. Lucas behind me, you know, as our engineer. We have a production manager, 3-person camera crew, and we just continue to make the product better, and we continue to connect with more and more junior teams. And now tonight, for the first time, we blasted out the link. We reached out to a bunch of NCAA Division I and Division III schools and a bunch of ACHA schools. We were really pleasantly surprised at how many schools responded with, "This is great, would love to tune in tonight," at least, or asking us questions so we know they're engaged because they want to come back and watch the game. So this is 100% about getting these guys connected to those schools. I mean, junior teams for the 05s and 06s are, you know, they're kind of in their junior space right now. And then for the 03s and the 04s, they're looking for colleges, and you can check out the line charts and see who's undecided. A lot of these players are talking to schools right now, but a lot of them are not tied down.
So, I mean, you basically kind of answered the question, but I want to get the answer from you, the source. You started this 3 years ago. Why?
That was it in a nutshell. It was to connect players to teams, because there's the more time I spend in this space, the more I realize the game's on. So we can shift. Yeah, we can shift to the game, right? That's more important than me. But the more I realized how little people. Yeah, shift over here.
Doing a lot
just-
of movement
just
here up in the booth.
about the, you know, how to move their game forward. I mean, they've been involved in the game for a long time, maybe with their kids, or, you know, players play, but how do you move your game forward to the collegiate or junior level? And that's really what this was all about.
And we've got a little bit of a celebration here. This is the All-Star Game as Leegee snaps one into Brendan Kuzbel elevated into the game. So Luke Webster, his day is done. Kuzbel stepping in between the pipes, and he's making some big saves there. You yourself, you've got a number of kids in this that have gone through this. How has just watching your kids play some summer hockey and grow a little bit more, what has that meant to you?
They absolutely love this, and that's, you can see the smile on these guys' faces. I mean, they're here to win. This is a non-checking summer hockey's non-checking.
Wait,
so-
this is not checking, man. I've seen some big checks thrown on the ice this
Well,
year.
I'm down on the bench, and the kids keep looking over at me. They're like, "I thought this was supposed to be non-checking." So sometimes it gets the best of you. But by and large, the last thing we want to see happen is these kids are vying for a spot on a junior team or a college team is to get injured in summer league. And tonight, both games. Hey,
Oh,
all
we
right,
got a
Black,
goal
we
scored
got her-
there.
We got her going.
We got a
Tommy John.
back to 4-4 tie. I think it
Love
was
it.
I think it was Tommy Jacques who got the goal there. That's 2
Jacques.
goals for him.
Yeah.
He got the third, and now he's got the fourth, so we're tied up at 4. There we go.
Long-time Michigan elite boy right there. Had a great rip out in Ogden this year in the NCDC. Was really, really happy and proud of Tommy.
So I'll leave you with one more question. In 3 years, you've grown more than maybe you expected. What is your mission? What's your end goal? Where do you want to go with Michigan Elite Hockey?
We just want to continue to connect with. Well, obviously, we always want the best players that we could possibly get, right? So that helps
the colleges and the junior teams want to dial in when they got good players, and we just want to connect more and more teams. In a perfect world, we would help these players, and we're not agents, right, or scouts or advisors or any of that. But in a perfect world, we would help get these kids as many opportunities as they possibly can have. So, hey, I'm gonna let you go. Thank you so much. Always a pleasure. You've been amazing.
No, thank
Our whole
you, Mike.
crew, and we couldn't do this without you. So.
Yeah, shout out to everybody, not just me or Luke. Shout out to all the camera
100
people, all the
100%.
social media, all the people behind the scenes putting this together. And it was a great season. And after
Yeah,
this
hey,
one, we got to wait till next year, sadly.
We'll see you shortly.
Yep. Thank
That's
you,
right.
Mike. That
Thank you.
was Michael Wainwright, the CEO of Michigan Elite Hockey, if you will, joining me on the mic for a little bit of an interview. Mike on the mic. And we got a 4-4 game going on. Thanks for joining us here at the Michigan Elite Hockey Junior Prospects All-Star Showcase, wherever you may be checking in from, as we are all deadlocked at 4. As just a moment ago, it was Tommy Jacques scoring his second of the game to tie this one back up. I should say, tie this one back up. It was tied up at 3, and now we're tied up back at 4 as Brendan Slazer tries to dance his way through the slot, but it's taken the other way. Here come the 0-3-0-4s with numbers. They're looking to get their first goal or their first lead of the game, as that one is saved into the pads of Brandon Kuzbel. Like I said, Luke Webster's day is done. Brandon Kuzbel stepping in between the pipes for his squad, and then on the 0-3-0-4s, it will still be Connor Benoit, the only goalie listed on the 0-3-0-4 roster. That's how we roll here in Michigan Elite Hockey. If we've got 2 goalies halfway through the game, we'll switch them out. Give the goaltender some love. I used to be a former goalie, so I do appreciate getting the extra goalie in and not having to sit a game, because I'm not going to lie, being the extra goalie and having to sit a full 60 minutes just waiting to see if you have to go into the game because of relief, it's kind of annoying. But here in Michigan Elite Hockey, we give the goalie some love, some game time, as here comes Anderson streaking in towards net. Oh my goodness, Anderson. I blinked and I missed it, but he got it past Benoit. Darian Anderson, he gets his second goal of the game. And the 0-5-0-6s, they reclaim their lead, now 5-2-4.
Number 57, Darian Anderson with 6:55 left in the second period.
So Anderson now up to 2 goals. Less than 7 to play in the second. That one going just wide. Carson Wood with that opportunity, as here come the 0-5-0-6s. Matthew Mania with his head up. He's got Montgomery to the center, but a good play defensively there by Caden Hemme. Jacob Leege snaps one over to Bartlett just on sides. As Bartlett will backhand one off the back of the boards to Leege. Leege spins his way towards the net, finds a teammate, and that one snapped off the high glass by Wood. Still in play. Good play there by Caden Hemme. That could have been a 2-on-0 the other way, and here's a possible breakaway opportunity for Montgomery. Montgomery streaking in, low blocker side. Blake Montgomery, his first goal of the game. And it's now a 6-4 lead for the 0-5-0-6s. So just like that, after the game was tied up at 4, thanks to Tommy Jacques, it's now a 6-4 game in favor of the 0-5-0-6s. The Junior Prospects All-Stars, if you will, which I will, going against the former Michigan Elite Hockey All-Star squad. To round out the 2024 festivities here at Michigan Elite Hockey, and out in front, that's put in between the 5-hole and the 0-3-0-4s will answer just like that. A great passing play started by Luke Radu, able to find his teammate in front, and they'll cut the lead down to 1. Looks like that was Brian Bell getting his first goal of the game, if I am correct. He's got a goal and 2 assists now. Assisted by Luke Radu. A beautiful pass to find his teammate out in front as that one goes off the body of Benoit.
Scored by number 57, Andrew Schultz.
Oh, excuse me, that's number 57, Andrew Schultz getting the goal. My correction. Brian Bell, sorry, buddy. Gave you the goal a little bit prematurely. Andrew Schultz with that goal, assisted by number 24, Luke Radu. So now just back to a 1-goal game, back and forth action. High-flying offensive action. Kind of opposite of the All-Star game we saw earlier today with the Young Guns. And as we talked about with Mike Wainwright just a couple moments ago, this league started with just the junior prospects. Just one league. It has grown to the Young Guns League as well, so 2 leagues running concurrently. And they're looking to add more teams and looking to grow year by year. Here comes Brian Bell, throws it down low. Tommy Jacques looking for the hat trick. Can't get anything going. Less than 5 to play in the second period. It's a 6-5 lead for the team in white. With the puck right now, number 35, Isaiah Winters. Winters shifts it down low. Keene will let it fly. Good block there by Josh Granowitz, but getting it right back was Adam Moulet. Near side for Keene. Cam Keene's got a goal already. That one ramps off the stick of Andrew Schultz, up and out of play with 4:23 to go in the second period. Brandon Slazer, number 38, out of Lake Isabella, Michigan. The 6-foot righty skated for the Big B U18 AAA squad this past season. And he's undecided for this next year. A lot of undecideds, and that's why they're here playing in Michigan Elite Hockey. They're trying to get a look. Oh my goodness, that one stays out. Kuzma, did he stop that? What a backdoor opportunity by J.C. Garbasic. But Kuzbel says no. I'm not even sure how Kuzbel are his legs okay? Can he do that? Is that humid? I think Kuzbel got a piece on it, but nonetheless, it stayed out of the net. That looked like a surefire goal for Garbasic. Garbasic? I don't know. Sorry about butchering last names, ladies and gentlemen. I got some new names today. I apologize. Ryle Shevlin. I can confirm that one is correct. He played in the league all year. Slazer tries to get it, but it's taken by the other squad. Brandon Consola with it for a second. Now Ryle Shevlin able to take it back from him. Throws one towards net, looking for Slazer, but it's tipped out of harm's way. That centering pass over towards Anderson can't get there. 2-on-1 opportunity for the former MEH All-Stars. Here they go. Spill it down to the ice as one man. Rebound in front goes just over the net. Brandon Consolo had a chance, but he couldn't pot it home. 3 to go. Here come the 05-06s once more. Anderson, he's got 2 goals on the game. With it in the corner. Ooh, unable to get past the man as Caden Hemme will push it towards center. Hemme, with a sea of his own players, will go and pick it up. Centering pass there. No shot taken by Consolo. Picked up by Wainwright. He's got Anderson and Slazer. Wainwright trying to go between the legs. Good defensive play to break that one up and flip towards center. Nifty little stab at it there, but it's taken the other way by Caden Hemme. Jacob Leege picks it up in the offensive zone. Oh, good move to get away from one. Goes for that far angle shot. High stick will bat that one into the net, so the goal immediately waved off as number 22, Caden Hemme, thought for a second he had his first goal of the game, but definitely a high stick. If you open the dictionary and look up high stick, you'll see a video playing of that exact play. That was a high stick goal for sure. 10 out of 10 times. Way over the crossbar, way over the shoulder, wherever you want to call it. Well, just a little bit of a high stick. Jacob Leege on the dot. Going against Wainwright. Wainwright able to win it. That one glancing off the shoulder of Benoit and stays in play. Here comes Carson Wood. Snaps one over to Leege. Leege with Bartlett. Bartlett gets it. Throws one towards center. Carson Wood. Oh my goodness. You had half an open net. And the goalie wasn't even swimming over. Carson Wood, another chance, sends that one wide. Oh, no. Carson Wood, here's a breakaway the other way. Matthew Mania gets it into the back of the net. That's a goal. I saw a referee blow the whistle, point towards it. That was a goal for Matthew Mania. Breakaway goal there. And now it's a 7-5 lead for the 05, 06s. A little bit of chirping going back and forth. Mania knew that was home the whole entire time. The referees, I don't think, confirmed it was home for a while. So we're having some fun out here in formerly known as Kensington Valley Ice House. And the 05-06s, the Junior Prospect All-Star team, now with a 7-5 lead, courtesy of Matthew Mania, his first goal of the game. The former MEH All-Stars looking to answer. Jacob Leege out in front. Couldn't get anything done.
Point goal scored by number 19, Roman Wainwright, assisted by number 52, Blake Montgomery with 1:33 left in the second.
Okay, they said Wainwright got the goal. Now, that was Matthew Mania's goal. I can confirm that. My eyes are somewhat working. I forgot my glasses for a period or two, but I got them on right now, I swear. That was Matthew Mania. The Maniac on the stick handle. Just over a minute to go in the second period. Still another 20 to go after this one, as this is an icing on the 05-06s. And will be brought back all the way to the end of the ice. The net defended by Brandon Coos-Bell. Now, when you hear of an all-star game, you're kind of scared when you're the goaltender because you're going against the best talent that we have to offer. So shout out to Luke Webster, Brandon Coos-Bell, and Connor Benoit stepping in between the pipes for their respective squads in this one, because you're going against the best of the best of the junior prospects, and defense doesn't really come easy, especially to the all-star game when a lot of players are going to show off most of their skills. As speaking of skill, Carson Wood, who had some opportunities earlier, finds the back of the net, tickles the twine for his first goal of the game on a wicked wrister. So now it's back to a one-goal lead for the 05-06s. Carson Wood, first goal of the game. Thank you very much. You give him some open ice. Usually, he puts it home. Sorry to remind him of the earlier chances that he had, but he makes no mistake there, gets his first goal of the game. That comes at a big time with 42 seconds remaining in the second period. VG picks up another assist. Schultz as well picking up an assist there, and that backdoor feed stretching out was Coos-Bell, but it went just wide. $15 to go in the second period. Just a one-goal lead for the 05-06 Junior Prospects All-Star team. And 12 seconds to go. Going offside were the former Michigan Elite Hockey All-Stars. So the draw near center. Number 59, Brian Bell, takes that one. 10 seconds to go on the clock. Bell over the line. Possibly one more opportunity as that one slips wide. Picked up by Matt Brom. 3 remaining seconds in the second period. Shot thrown on net. Saved by Coos-Bell, and the buzzer will sound after 40 minutes to play here in the Michigan Elite Hockey 2024 Junior Prospects All-Star Game. We are almost knotted up at 7. It's 7-6 for the 05-06s. Currently leading against the former Michigan Elite Hockey All-Star squad. One period of hockey to go. I'm wondering if we're tied after 3 periods, do we got some overtime? We got some extra hockey? I don't think anybody else has the ice here at Kensington Valley Ice House, or formerly known as Kensington Valley Ice House. So we'll see, as we're going to take just a quick break between periods here. No, we're not going to throw to a break. Don't worry. You don't get to see that beautiful Michigan Elite Hockey graphic pop up onto your screen. We're just going to keep things rolling here as Ryan Radosevich, yours truly, is going to bring you through the last period of play in the 2024 Michigan Elite Hockey season. It's been a great one. It's been a fun one. Team Miller, coached by Kit Miller, taking the championship in the Junior Prospects League and in the Young Guns League. It was Team Slater coached by Chris Slater, taking the championship game over Team Miller in the Young Guns League. Back into play, third period underway. The 03-04s in the black uniforms trailing by a goal. Now, this one's been intense. There hasn't been much lackadaisical skating here. These players, they want to win this game. They're giving it their all as there's a goal there. Brandon Consolo, his first goal of the game, and we are all tied up at 7, ladies and gentlemen. I think that was Consolo. Oh, dang it. Was it Brian Bell? Who was it? Who got that goal? Who officially got that goal? Somebody let me know. It was quick. I can't see the numbers on the jerseys that well. They're a little bit folded. Is it David Dell? I'll wait for the official announcement. But either way, we are all tied up at 7.
Team Black goal scored by number 56, David Bell, with 19 points left in the third.
Number 56, David Dell, officially with that goal. So now that's 2 goals for him. Sorry, Brandon Consolo. I was a little bit jumpy there on that goal call. Thought it was yours, buddy, but nope, David Dell with that goal. That's correct as Cam Keen gets his second goal of the game. Back and forth action. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. You signed up for it in Michigan Elite Hockey, and it's delivering. Cam Keen, his second goal and third point of the night. The defenseman out of Northville, Michigan, lights the lap once more, and it's the 05-06s reclaim the lead just like 20 seconds after the 03-04s tied this game back up. Once more, here they come. Anderson with Slazer looking for the backdoor tap-in was, I believe, Roman Wainwright. As skating down the ice, number 13 for the 03-04s, Julian Wainwright.
46 left in the third period.
This one loose in the slot, taken by P.J. Swainston. Anderson, touch pass over to center. Jacob Leege of the other team will take that back the other way. Here comes Jacob Leege, 2 assists on the night. Looking to add a goal to it, or an assist as he travels down the net. Center's nobody there, looking for the forehand of Bartlett, but he was just a little bit out of the mid slot. Benoit dropping to knee of the goaltender with the beautiful green and white pads. Yes, I'll let my bias show in this game. Just this game only. Just a fun all-star game. A Slazer lasers one just wide. 2 minutes gone in the third period, and an 8-7 lead for the team in white as that one is saved and pushed the other way. Breakaway opportunity, but a good stick in the lane there by Isaiah Winter stopped that opportunity. Here's Slazer with it now. Gives it off to Ryle Shevlin. Excuse me, that's Winters with the puck. Anderson over the line. Pester there by 2. Caden Hemme takes it, slaps it off the boards at center over to Bartlett. Bartlett centering pass there, and that shots into the back of the net. Braden Bartlett finds the forehand of Wainwright, who makes no mistake, and Julian Wainwright with his second goal of the game, assisted by Braden Bartlett. We are now tied at 8. Ladies and gentlemen, oh my goodness. Good luck keeping track at home, but don't worry, I got you, and the scoreboard's got you. Luke's got you on the scoreboard. 8-8 it is. Matt Brom.
Goal scored by number 13, Julian Wainwright, assisted by number 16, Braden Bartlett, with 17.
Boom, I got that one right. That was clean cut. Wainwright assisted by Bartlett. Bartlett's second assist on the game. Wainwright's second goal of the game. And if you're wondering why you're listening to 2 Wainwrights, Roman Wainwright is number 19 on the 05-06s in white. And Julian Wainwright is number 13 on the 03-04s in the black. So if you're a little bit confused on what was going on with the Wainwrights there, that's what's going on. Is here's Roman skating down the ice. Calmly played there by Benoit. Brom at center, gives it off to Winters. Winters snaps it forward. It's picked off the other way. Here comes Adam Moulay looking for the near side. Glove side, couldn't get it past. Brian Bell goes to work down low. Adam Moulay centers it back. Taken by Brom. Good steal here by Tommy Jacques. Tommy Jacques still with it. High slot, all the open ice, and he pots it. That's a hat trick there for Tommy Jacques. And that's the 03-04s claiming, I believe, their first lead of the game. Let me look. Yes, their first lead of the game. It's 9-8 for the visiting squad. And Tommy Jacques, have yourself an evening, young man. He gets the hat trick in the All-Star game. And man, if I had a hat to throw, that would have been on the ice in a second. So the former Michigan Elite Hockey All-Star squad takes their first lead of the game. Andrew Schultz picking up his second assist, his third point, and Brian Bell picking up the secondary assist on that one. He's got 3 assists on the night in the All-Star game to wrap up the 2024 season. Is going off sides there just barely. We're the Junior Prospects All-Star squad. .51 to go in the third period. The 03-04s with their first lead in this one at 9-8. An offensive showcase, an offensive all-star showcase to say the least, as Carson Wood gets past one, but Benoit comes out and covers it up. This one seems like a coin flip. It's been back and forth. It's been tie after tie. It's been goal after answered goal. But finally, the 03-04s, they get their first lead of the game with 15:30 to go on the clock in the third. Thanks for joining us here on the Michigan Elite Hockey YouTube channel. We got a website. We got a lot of socials. Just, I'd say search up Michigan Elite Hockey on wherever you want to, and we'll possibly be there. As here comes Josh Deagle. Cross-ice feed over to Cam Keene, looking for his hat trick. That feed goes right over the crossbar. Puck thrown down low. Carson Wood going to work. He'll get the puck. Wood. Back to the man at the point. Behind the back pass, back to Wood. Off the half wall, Josh Deagle with it now. Uses that body as a shield, throws it back up to the line. That shot ramps off a stick and just wide. Cam Keene loses that one. That was a little bit of a slash, but no call on the play. We keep playing. There's JC Garbosic, and out in front. Steve Miller able to tip that one home. JC Garbosic finds Steve Miller out in front, and Steve Miller gets his first goal of the game. It's now 3 unanswered, and now a 10-8 lead for the 03-04s. We still got 14 minutes to go here from Kensington Valley Ice House in this season finale to the 2024 Michigan Elite Hockey Summer Draft League. The former Michigan Elite Hockey All-Star teams, the 03-04s, with their first lead of the game, and now it's 10-8 in their favor. 3 unanswered goals in this third period. This one slips the length of the ice, but winning the battles of the puck is Carson Wood, and I apologize. I've been calling number 50 on the white, also Carson Wood. That's Josh Granowitz, number 50 in white. Apologies on that one. Number 50 in black is Carson Wood. At center, here comes Darian Anderson. He's got 2 goals on the game. Tries to give it off to Ryle Shevlin, but he couldn't get it there. Excuse me, Winters. Slazer out of front to Anderson. Gives off to Winters. That one slips wide. Shevlin gets a forehand on it, but Slazer will pick it up on the far side, battling against Bartlett. And that pass towards the blue line going to get picked up. Here's a 3-on-1 opportunity for the former All-Stars. Bartlett with a shot. Saved. It's loose. Kuzbel makes 1-2 saves. It slips behind his net. And that one stays out. 12:40 to go in the third period. 3 unanswered goals for the for the former Michigan Elite Hockey All-Stars. Here's Bartlett. That one stayed at the line. Leachy barely keeping that one in. Play continues. Jacob Leachy travels down low. Off to Bartlett. Centering pass there to Wood. He watches that one slip by. Montgomery with it for a second. Now it's taken by Bartlett. Spinning behind the net. Leachy picks it up. Jacob Leachy. Ooh, couldn't get around the last man. PJ Swainston standing tall on Diaz. Here comes Blake Montgomery. Benoit smartly on top of his crease plays that one. Centering pass there by Wainwright. Matthew Mania tangled up in front. Couldn't get a shot off as Leachy chases this one down. He's got Radu in front. Leachy backhands one over to Andrew Schultz. Schultz with it. Goes cross ice. Over to Moulet. Moulet centering pass. That one off the skate of Braum. Here comes Matthew Mania. Schultz defending him. Mania turns his back to the defense. Matthew Mania uses that body very well as a guard. Centering pass there. Tips just wide. Schultz leaving that for Moulet. And they'll clear it to center. Oh, excuse me. Tommy Jacques with the hat trick throws it to the far side for Brian Bell. Bell tried the centering pass off of Braum. Here's an opportunity for the 03-04s as that backhander goes just wide the net by Owen Arnold. Arnold loses that at the blue line. Here goes Wainwright. Wainwright with Arnold on his back. Roman Wainwright couldn't get it off. Great play there defensively by Arnold. He made the mistake at the blue line, but he made up for it on the back track. And a great diving play without drawing a penalty by Owen Arnold. Mania picks that one off at center. Over the blue line he goes. Can he get past 3 Connor McDavid-esque? No, he can't. Here comes Tommy Jacques. Tries to get it around Jordan Deagle. He'll get it back. That one off of Deagle's forehand. Brian Bell had it for a second. Lost it. Good tap there by Arnold as sitting right behind him was Wainwright and Mania just waiting for that puck to trickle over towards him. Halfway to go in this third period. It's a 10-8 lead by the former Michigan Elite Hockey All-Star 03-04 birth year squad. That's a mouthful there as here they come down the ice. Garbasic with it, with the chance, and it's into the body of Kuzbel, and he'll hold on. Off the draw, Isaiah Winters takes it in the defensive zone. Swainston pushes it up ice. Here comes Cam Keene. Usually a defenseman, but it seems like he's been playing a lot of forward in this game. He's got 2 goals on the night for his squad. Picking it up below the goal line. Josh Granowitz now back up at the point for Winters. Winters looking for a tip on that one. Couldn't get it. Josh Granowitz. Backhands one over to Swainston. Loose in front. Deagle couldn't get a clean shot off as it tips wide. Puck race nearly won by the 03-04s. As coming out of his net to play, it was Kuzbel. JC Garbasic nearly won that race to the puck. As spilling to the ice, tapping it in was number 21, Josh Deagle. Benoit out to play. He'll spin it over to Deagle. Deagle out of his net, fanning on that one, and setting it just wide was Keene, but it finds the back of the net. Josh Granowitz, I'm sure, got that one in at the ends. That's a big goal by the 05-06s, cutting the lead down to 1. Josh Granowitz his second goal of the game. Now it's just a 10-9 lead for the former Michigan Elite Hockey All-Stars. And here they come. They want to answer right back. They want to get that 2-goal lead right back. That one off the shoulder of Kuzbel, up and out of play. So we'll get to catch our breath here at Kensington Valley Ice House. 8:25 to go in the third. Back to just a 1-goal game. One off the draw, taking a shot there. It's number 54, JC Garbasic. Granowitz getting his second goal of the game right there on that last opportunity. Assisted, or not, excuse me, not assisted. He'll pick up an assist as well. Officially went down unassisted. I'm not the scorekeeper. I just repeat what they say sometimes. And also randomly say some other things because I feel like it, as Ryle Shevlin skates it over the line. He meets 3 bodies. He's still with it, though. Gets over to Slazer, spinning chance into the body of Benoit. $7:45 remaining in the third period. We got a barn burner here to end the 2024 Michigan Elite Hockey Summer Draft League. This is sadly it from us here at Michigan Elite Hockey in this calendar year. Join us next year, starting early May. We'll have an 8-week-long regular season. We'll have a couple weeks of playoffs at the end of those 8 weeks, and then we'll have an all-star game just to round it out in mid-July. And thanks so much for joining us. If you watched a second of the action, a minute of the action, a period, a whole game, the whole season, we definitely appreciate you guys tuning in and sticking with us through we had some technical difficulties this season. I'm not going to beat around the bush here, but thank you guys so much for joining and for allowing your child, nephew, your friend to enjoy themselves in summer and skate in a summer hockey league where they got to sharpen their skills, got some eyes on them, and hopefully got to make some friends on the way. For the love of the game, that's why we got Michigan Elite Hockey. As here's a chance out in front by Carson Wood. Couldn't get the shot off, closed on quickly. Here's Jacob Leege out of South Lyon, Michigan. I don't really say the name of the state where these players come from too much because all of them now reside in Michigan, and that's what Michigan Elite Hockey is all about. Ooh, that was a nifty little pass over to Shevlin. Shevlin deciding to go back with that pass instead of taking the shot. As now here's Leege. Leege leaves it off for a teammate, and boom! Carson Wood gets his second of the game. That's a huge goal. It's now 11-9 lead for the 03-04s.
Steve Black goals scored by number 2, Jacob Leege, assisted by number 50, Carson Wood, with 6:30 left in the third period.
And was that another? Oh my goodness gracious. I literally oh, there's another goal scored. I'm sorry, I can't give credit to that one as I was adjusting the score. It will be a goal for the 03-04s, so they will take a if we could get this scoreboard right. They'll take a 12-9. Oh geez, I'm messing this up. This ain't good. Hold on a second, ladies and gentlemen. It is 12-9 for the 03-04s. There we go. We got it. I think that goal was Luke Radu's, as it's now a 3-goal lead for the 03-04s. Five minutes, 35 seconds to go. Yes, confirmed a 12-9 lead for the team in the black unis. The 03-04s, the former Michigan Elite Hockey All-Stars, whatever you want to call them. They're the ones in the lead in this exhibition game to round out the 2024 Michigan Elite Hockey year, and they're looking to add to it. Spinning opportunity there by Andrew Schultz. Wainwright with it. He'll give it off to Winters, who gives it to Montgomery. Montgomery over the line. Finds Mania. Mania gets through a couple of bodies. Throws it far side for Winters. Winters to Montgomery. Less than 5 to play. The 05-06s with the puck trailing by 3. Matt Brom has his shot blocked. Owen Arnold with that block, and he'll slow it down in his own end. Excuse me, that was Tommy Jacques with the block. That one rolls off the tongue. Wish I would have said that the first time. Four and a half minutes to go. Junior Prospects All-Stars trailing as Matt Brom breaks through the defense, and he's going to draw a tripping call. So we haven't seen a power play since the first period, since very early on, about 2 minutes in. But the 05-06 is a great time to get back on the man advantage with 4:20 to go in the third, trailing by 3. They've got their second power play opportunity. 0-for-1 on the night so far, but this is a great time to get a power play here. Kuzbel still in net. It's 4 minutes, 20 seconds to go. We do some crazy stuff here in Michigan Elite Hockey, but we're going to keep the goalie in the net for the time being. So just 5-on-4 as the team in white trails by 3. Back up at the point with it. Keene snaps it to Brom. Brom down low. Granowitz looking to tap that one home, but he can, as that one will slip past Keene all the way down the ice for Kuzbel. Here's a chance for Brom, who just drew the penalty, as that one will skip up and out of play off the stick of Steve Miller. 1 minute and 9 seconds to go on the man advantage. 3:30 left on the clock in the third period. The Junior Prospects All-Star team trailing by 3. Fresh forward line out for the 05-06s as they're able to win the draw. Brom gives it off to Jordan Digu, who finds Anderson. Anderson stick handling his way and shot just wide. Less than a minute to go on the man advantage. Players asking for a trip on that one, but they're not going to get it. Slazer behind the net, battling for possession. This one off the boards for Jordan Digu. Now below the goal, Ryle Shevlin spinning one towards the net. Off a body in front and set down the ice by Owen Arnold. 2:55 to go in the game. 33 seconds of the man advantage remaining for the Junior Prospects All-Stars as here comes Shevlin. Posts up at the top of the key. Takes a shot. Looking for a tip, but nothing going as Anderson circles the zone. Anderson looking to backhand one around number 70, Steve Miller, but he can't. The 03-04s take it back the other way with a 3-goal lead and a man disadvantage. Here they go shorthanded. As that one just off the right leg pad of Kuzbel. Power play expiring for the 05-06s. Back to 5-on-5 with 2:15 to go in the third period. They trail by 3. They need one quickly if they want to tie this All-Star game back up. Ligi with a chance. It's still loose in front. Rung the post and just sat there for a second. As now with it is Carson Wood. Less than 2 to play here at Kensington Valley Ice House. It's going to take a little bit of a miracle on ice to get them tied up in this one. And no, I'm not talking about, I believe, the 1980 Olympics. Is that the year? I think so. Man, if I misquoted that on a live stream, that's not good. Hope it's right. Here we go. 90 seconds to go. Backdoor feed, looking to capitalize off that one was Brandon Consolo, but here's a pass up forward for Matthew Mania, and making the old school stack the pad save is Connor Benoit. Absolutely robbing Matthew Mania. That could have been something. That could have been the lead cut down to 2 with a minute 18 to play, but Connor Benoit going old school, stacking the pads and making the save. Oh my goodness. What a save to wrap up the 2024 year. We still got some hockey to play. 75 seconds to go. Matthew Mania, who was just robbed on that one, had it on his forehead, lost it. The net is empty. Kuzbel is gone, and that one will pretty much wrap it up here at Kensington Valley Icehouse. Back now a 4-goal lead, 13-9 for the 03-04s. They were trailing this whole entire game to the third period. And once they got the lead at 9-8, they did not look back. Now they are leading 13-9. And the former Michigan Elite Hockey All-Stars, the older kids, if you will, are looking to take this All-Star game with smiles on their faces against a team that, sure, they're going to fall, but I'm sure they enjoyed themselves on the ice all game long and had some laughs. It's been a fun finale to the 2024 Michigan Elite Hockey season here at Kensington Valley Icehouse, and I'm glad you joined us, as here's another opportunity. That one taken by Tommy Jacques, looking for goal number 4. Another shot taken. That one glances just wide by Schultz. 45 to go in this one. Wainwright over the line. Tries to connect with Mania. That one slips over to Montgomery instead. .28 to go. Here's Tommy Jacques once more, centering pass there, too hot to handle, if you will, as taking it away is Montgomery. Montgomery with Wainwright and Mania once more. Montgomery couldn't catch up to that pass. 13 seconds remaining in this one. And the 03-04s, the former Michigan Elite Hockey All-Stars with Braden Bartlett, is going to take this game as that one sent off the pad of Kuzbel. And with 1 second to go, the buzzer will end the day. And the 03-04s, the graduated Michigan Elite Hockey members of this All-Star squad, will take a 13-9 victory over the 05-06s. They had control of the game. They had the lead in most of the game until this third period. And a lot of goals later, it will be the 03-04s taking this one. We will have a post-game interview with hat-trick goal scorer Tommy Jacques coming in just a moment, but thank you so much for joining us all season long and joining us today for the All-Star Games. It will be the Michigan Elite Hockey All-Star team taking a 13-9 victory over the Junior Prospects All-Star squad. We'll have an interview in just a bit, but other than that, that'll wrap up the broadcast here. Tommy Jacques joining us shortly.
ain't just skates, that's for sure.
Welcome into the post game of Michigan Elite Hockey. The 2024 All-Star Game for the junior prospects came to an end. Randall Josevich joined alongside Tommy Jacques. How you feeling, buddy?
Tired. You know, it
Tired?
was a long game.
You got yourself a hat trick. Even though it was an All-Star Game, that's got to feel good, right?
No, it did for sure. You know, it felt great. I loved it a lot. It was great.
I heard some fans were asking for your signature after the game. You got an interview now? Like, what's going on with you?
Those are just my buddies. They were just messing around.
Oh, just friends?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
just friends. Not fan, just friends. Okay,
Mhm.
okay. You yourself, you were with Team Holtz this year. You made it to the final. Didn't pick up the championship, but just talk about your Michigan Elite Hockey experience this year.
Honestly, it was a lot of fun. You know, couldn't ask for a better team. I had a lot of guys that I've known in the past, and it was great. You know, just battling for a trophy with all my boys, and I had a great time.
There you go. And this is pretty much the finale to the season. You get the last interview. You're probably feeling good about yourself. You get to close out our broadcast. So anything that you want to say to your family, friends, anything about hockey, Michigan Elite Hockey, the floor is yours.
I just want to thank all my friends, family, fans. You know, I
The
want to
fans,
thank special thanks to Jack Loakley, Roman Wainwright. Let me think. Carson Wood. He was on my team. He was a beauty. Love that kid. And yeah, it was just a great experience. Couldn't ask for anything more, especially during the summer. It's nice games, and just had a great time with all my teammates. You know.
There you
good.
go. Thank you for wrapping up this interview to wrap up the 2024 season. Tommy Jacques, joined by Ryan Dosich. Thank you guys so much for watching wherever you are, and have a good one. Until
Thank you.
next year.